Welcome back to the WTT Champions Incheon 2025 highlight show. There might have been song and dance on show at the Infinity Arena, but tensions were also rising on the penultimate day. And that's because for the first time in a WTT event, the quarterfinals would be contested in a best-of-7 format. First up, a mouth-watering clash between two of the game's brightest rising stars, Guaiman and Miwa Harimoto. Harimoto's performance in the event so far had been nothing short of spectacular. Against Guai, the 16-year-old dazzled as she outclassed her formidable opponent 4-love. Meanwhile, Zhu Yuling once again found herself in a battle for survival with yet another Japanese player, Satsuki Odo. 2 games down and seemingly out, the former world #1 staged a remarkable comeback to shut down her competitor. That sums up the quality of Zhu Yuling. She never lost faith, belief and confidence in her own remarkable abilities.
What a story. You just couldn't make this up.
Zhu Yuling's opponent in the semis would be the top seed, Wang Yidi. Facing Shin Yubin, Wang made short work of the Korean. Other than a minor blip in the 4th game, the Chinese player was dominant as she cruised through to the last 4.
11-3. Game and match to 4-1.
Chun Xingtong grabbed the last available semi-final spot after overcoming Mima Ito of Japan. Ito had the chance to advance after taking a 2-1 lead, but it was the Chinese player who reversed her fortunes, storming back for a 4-3 win.
And she takes care of business. Chun Xingtong had a tough fight today, and this one was a thriller.
The excitement reached fever pitch on the final day in Incheon. Meeting for the first time in a WTT series event, both Wang Yidi and Zhu Yuling had their eyes on the big prize. Wang was quick off the blocks, taking the opening 2 games with little fuss. Zhu, who's been enjoying a resurgence since returning to the international arena, fought to stem Wang's flow. Losing the 3rd game woke Wang from a temporary lull as the top seed raced to finish off Zhu in quick time.
11-7. Game and match to Wang Yidi. Wang Yidi win.
All eyes turned to Japan's Miwa Harimoto next, and her match with China's Chun Xingtong. The 16-year-old had been flawless thus far in the event, but Chun was a different proposition. Harimoto stormed back in the 2nd and showed why she's ranked #5 in the world.
11.
The vastly more experienced Chun never lost focus though, quickly moving into a 3-1 lead.
6-7.
Glorious, short, snappy, compact.
Playing with youthful brashness, Harimoto managed to trim Chun's advantage.
5th game to
But despite that effort, the Chinese player would hold on to win 4-2.
Game and match to Chun 4-2.
An all-Chinese final awaits. Wang Yidi escaped by the skin of her teeth in the round of 16, but was otherwise unscathed. Having lost 6 WTT Series finals, would this be lucky #7 for the top seed? Standing in her way, Chun Xingtong. Impressive in the early rounds, she then dismantled 2 Japanese roadblocks to get through. We now turn our attention to the men, and they didn't disappoint. The action came thick and fast as the entertainment kept flowing at the Infinity Arena. Lin Wenru was fast becoming the favorite to take home the trophy in Incheon. He extended his WTT head-to-head against Soro Matsushima to 2-0 after a 4-1 victory. Trailing 3-love, the Japanese mounted a brief fight back in the 4th, but there was no stopping Lin as he took another step closer to a grandstand finish.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Hometown favorite Lee Sang-soo kept the Korean flag flying high with a gutsy performance against Lin Kao-yuan. Lee was in cruise control after taking a 2-game advantage before Lin decided to join the party.
Oh, that That is lights-out table tennis.
Backed by the home crowd, though, Eve ended off the challenge to win 4-2.
Oh, he's done it! Lee Sang-soo makes history, getting through to his first Champions semi-final.
Germany's Patrick Franziska and Sweden's Truls Mørgaard lit up the Infinity Arena with a classic that will linger long in the memory. In a match that went the distance, both players were on fire right from the start.
He Truls. As Patrick Franziska takes game number 1 from down 5-10.
Mørgaard fought back to level up, but with momentum shifting to Franziska in the third and fourth, the match appeared to be headed to a close. The Swede had other ideas, though, as he stormed back to force a decider.
There it is, the counter took a while, and it took quite a shot to finish. Truls with the finish.
The final game was just as intense, and it was the German who emerged victorious under the lights.
The backhand does it. Franz takes it in dramatic fashion over teammate and good buddy Truls Mørgaard. Oh, the emotions in this, the embrace.
In the last of the men's quarters, Zhang Peng took the thrill out of the man from Brazil, stopping Hugo Calderano with a 4-1 win. Coming back from a game down, the Chinese player gained momentum, asserting his authority over the number 2 seed.
And there it is, Zhang Peng takes down the top seed leftist. Man, was this a fight in the end. What a performance, Zhang Peng.
The men's semi-finals all but guaranteed drama and excitement. With what we'd witnessed so far, fireworks were in store. The last Korean standing, Lee Sang-soo, had huge expectations on his shoulders as he faced Lin Wenru. In-form Lin dampened the mood of the home crowd early on, winning the first game.
3.
But buoyed by the fans inside the Infinity Arena, the Korean turned the tables and went on an incredible run to take the next 3 games.
Oh, wow! He sets up 8 game points with an absolutely scorching performance.
Lin recovered in the 5th to cut the deficit, but that wasn't enough to stop Eve from sealing his first WTT Champions final.
That's it! And how fitting was that finish?
Joining E in the final was China's Zhang Peng, who had a topsy-turvy encounter with Patrick Franziska. Zhang got the ball rolling, winning the opening 2 games. But a fluctuating match saw the pendulum swing from player to player.
Clever play, patiently. Franziska goes to the deep backhand.
After the German took the 5th game, everybody thought the match would go the distance. Zhang, though, had other ideas as he powered through to win 4-2.
There it is, he closes the door 11-7 in game number 6 for the first time.
So, the giant slayers of Incheon came through. Lee Sang-soo's journey began with 3rd seed Felix Lebrun, 6th seed Lin Kaoyuan, and the imposing Lin Wenru. Equally impressive, Zhang Peng added the scalps of 2nd seed Hugo Calderano and 5th seed Patrick Franziska en route to the final. Olympic gold medalists Ryu Seung-min and Hun Jung-hwa, as well as football legend Lee Dong-gook, were there to cheer on the local hero Lee Sang-soo, who would take on Zhang Peng in the men's final, while 2 of China's finest faced off in the women's final. Who would prevail? Find out after this short pause.